Hey, welcome everybody. This is Chuck Hansen. I'm going to be your host here for a little bit. This training that I'm about to do, I think will give you a tremendous insight into an industry that has really um, created more millionaires than any other industry. It's given me the ability to live an amazing life. So a little bit about myself, traditional business. I owned an advertising agency. I've been 31, 32 years now in the network marketing industry. And I make no excuses about network marketing. It's been an incredible, incredible industry. So, I'm going to show you today why it works, right? And why network marketing works. I mean, a lot of people wonder, exponential growth, duplication, that's one of the components that make this industry and this business so exciting, right? Where you can do a little bit of business and it continues to grow over time until you have thousands, tens of thousands, perhaps even hundreds of thousands of people in your organization. The other component is reoccurring sales. Now, guys, this is really basic, right? You do the work once, you get paid on the business forever and ever and ever. It's about a company having great products that they're taking to the marketplace. And, it's about every person in your organization buying a little bit of product every month. And the model that you're going to see is 3 products. So the other one is called velocity. Now, there's not very many companies that even understand the velocity component to the overall picture, but I'm going to explain that to you. Velocity, the rate at which money changes hands within an economy. I'm going to show you how important that is for you. So, secrets never secrets never before revealed, right? So, I found a great picture. I thought I'd share that with you. Keep it simple. We've heard that forever, right? Keep it simple, stupid. KISS. Become a great promoter. That's what we do. We promote, promote, promote. Only work with quality people. Les Brown has talked about that. Everybody that I've ever known has always talked about only work with quality people. Stay connected. You got to stay connected to your team. You got to stay connected to your support team. You got to stay connected to everything. You got to become a sponge, right? You've got to learn this business inside and out. It's unlike any other business you've ever been around. Stay focused on your goal. Understand that things don't happen in a day. They don't happen in a week. They don't happen in a month, but they do happen over time if you'll stay focused. Being consistent. I can't say enough about that. It's doing the same thing week in and week out, month in and month out, and year in and year out, as long as it takes. So stay positive no matter what. I mean, this is a business where you're going to have ups and downs. You just have to stay positive, knowing that everybody behind the scenes is working on your behalf, right? The number one thing, and I put it last on the list, is never quit. Never, ever quit. If the company goes out of business, then you can quit. If the company never goes out of business, you never, ever quit. So that's it. I'm going to tell you about the velocity of money because I think it's an important story and it will tie into everything. Just picture with me for a second. You're driving down a highway, you're tired, it's late at night, and you see this sign off in the distance and it says hotel. Well, you probably have figured it out that that's a place, a motel, a hotel, something where you can get, grab a room, get some sleep, right? Well, you pull into the hotel and you discover that the M is burned out, right? So it is a motel, not a real good motel. You walk in there, but the parking lot and everything is full, right? The guy says, hey, I've got one room left. And if you want to go take a look at it, I need a deposit in case anybody else comes up here. Give me $100. That's how much the room is for a night. And you go, okay, I'll do that. So you hand them $100. You head out the door and the hotel or motel or hotel owner heads out the door too. He heads out the door with your $100 to the bar next door. He goes up to the bar owner, there he is, and he says, hey man, here's that $100 I owe you for, my drink tab. The bar owner says, cool, yeah, that's great. Okay, cool. He sticks it in his pocket. The bar owner looks over at Johnny. Johnny's over there having a drink at the bar. Johnny owns the repair shop right next door to the bar. The bar owner walks up and he says, Johnny, hey man, here's that $100 I owe you for fixing my car. And Johnny says, hey, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Okay, I'll mark it all paid, right? Johnny is got the waitress on his lap, as you can see. And the waitress does more than sell drinks. So he takes that $100 and he hands it over to her. She tucks it neatly in between there and says, hey, there's that $100 I owe you. Had a great time. Maybe we can do it again sometime. About that time, her name was Wanda, by the way. Wanda runs out the back door, and heads over to the hotel and hands him the $100 that says, hey, here's that $100 I owe you for those rooms that I've rented. He says, okay, cool. All taken care of. About that time, you walk back into the hotel office and you say, you know what? I feel a little bit better now. I think I'm going to pass on getting that room. And the hotel owner, hands you your $100 back and you tuck it in your pocket and you head out the door. Now, the velocity, what just happened, right? You didn't rent a room, but the bar owner got paid, right? So the hotel owner's bar tab got paid, right? Everybody got paid. Johnny got paid. Wanda got paid. Wanda paid the hotel owner for the rooms, and you got your $100 back. That is the velocity of money. Now, in our business, that seldom ever happens because we have people trying products and so on and so forth. The model that I'm going to give you has nothing to do with any of that. The model that I'm about to give you has nothing to do with finding coffee drinkers, finding overweight people, finding this or finding that. It has everything to do with the velocity of money. So let's get started. The perfect storm. What's the perfect storm? You guys all remember the movie, right? I couldn't have written a better script than the real life drama that's playing out right in front of our eyes. Millions of people at home and out of work, scared to death about how they're going to survive financially, what's going to happen in the future. Millions affected and millions looking for a solution. So perfect storm. You know where everybody is going. Everybody's trying to figure out what they didn't have a plan B, but now they need a plan B to take care of their plan A because their plan A is gone. So they're really in pursuit of a plan B, which will become their plan A, right? You got to get in front of the wave. Knowing that this is coming, you've got to have the courage to get out there and get things done. Get in front of this movement and it'll create massive wealth. And, I really want you to be one of them. The pandemic has created this perfect storm for all of us to get into the marketplace. Let me show you what's going to happen. Forbes forecasted before the pandemic that there were going to be 79 million new people over the next 5 years that'll start a home-based business. That was tremendous. Great, upswing in business. The pandemic has made those numbers pale in comparison to what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to have unprecedented growth over the next 3 to 5 years in this industry because of what is happening right now. So get in front of that wave. Here's a 13-week plan to freedom, right? Here's a monthly income and ranks that's put out by the company. It starts out at Ruby, Emerald, Diamond. Diamond is a pretty nice rank. You can see the average monthly income, $2,900 to $3,000 to $6,000, right? I can show you how you can do that in 9 weeks. 9 weeks. Pay attention, 9 weeks. Here's the rest of it. Double diamond, 75 to 12.5 a month, right? Triple diamonds, 15,000 to 30,000. Blue diamond, 33 to 75,000 a month, right? I can show you how you can get to double diamond in 10 weeks, get to triple diamond in 12 weeks, get to blue diamond in 13 weeks. Who's interested, right? That's all I need to know. Who is interested in doing this? I'm going to show you a model that we created. Now, this model has nothing to do with sending products. It has everything to do with finding one person a week that buys a business builder package for $600. 16 products of our amazing products, right? And that they commit to trying 3 products every month and enrolling, one person a week, just like you did, right? Everybody does exactly the same thing, right? So here you are. Week 1, you enroll Tom. Tom's your best friend. Week 2, you enroll Jim, another best friend, right? Week 3, you enroll Mary, again, somebody that's very close to you. So, here you are, you're 4 weeks, you're 1 month into it. You started out at spending $600. And the first week you made $100. The second week you made $100. The third week you made $120. Here's what's happened. The fourth week, however, you made $475. Not bad. Okay, now you've got all your money back in your pocket again, right? And you've only spent $600. Let me show you what happens week 5, 6. Right? You spend $160. You buy those 3 products. Everybody buys 3 products every month, right? They go in and try 3 brand new products. Okay, so that week you made $525. You spent $160. You are now at $560. You've got that in your pocket, right? Week 6, your organization. Look what's happened. You've enrolled 6 people. Your organization is 63. Exponential growth, right? It's growing in spite of you and with your efforts and with everybody else's efforts. That week, you made $1,050. So far, you've made $1,610. I hope it's starting to kind of sink in. Week 7, week 8, look at what happens. Week 8, you made $4,250. You've enrolled 8 people, 8 of your friends, $4,250. You've made $8,360. Do you think that'll take the wolf away from the door? Do you think that'll help you survive the pandemic? Of course it will. Week 9, week 10, look what's happening. Week 10, $17,250 that week. You've enrolled 10 people. Your organization is now 10 times that, right? I mean, it's actually 100 times that. You're over 1,000 people. It's crazy. You've made $33,000. Week 11, week 12, week 12, $68,000, right? You've now made more money in that week than the average person, more than the average person makes in a year, right? And you've made $136,000. Look what happens in week 13. Crazy. You've just made more in that week than you had in the past 12 weeks. You've now made $272,590. This is exactly what the Valentus compensation plan will pay out if this model is followed. If it's not, it won't, you know, but if you do follow it, it will. So I just want you to understand what's going on and how it's so simple. And, you know, it all comes down to friends. There's your friends, right? I asked a question the other day. I said, well, how many friends does the average person have? And miraculously, I was told 600. Mystery solved, right? Everybody, the average person knows 600 people. That was in a survey. They've got 245 friends on social network, and another 355 of your friends outside of social networks. So, you know, I'm just talking to you about finding 12 friends that want to do something. So, you know, no more excuses. Hey, I don't have any friends. I don't know anybody. That's a bunch of BS, right? You're just afraid to pick up the phone. So let's talk about this. If you can do this, you can make a fortune. Let me just, that's as simple as I can put it, right? Can you do this? Of course you can. Step one, call all your friends. You know, not 600 of them. Start with your best friends. The list of 10, 12, 15, 20 people that you know the best. The conversation goes like this. Are you interested in learning how you can make money from home? It's pretty simple, right? Are you interested in learning how you can make money from home? I found a global company that's almost 6 years old that sells some amazing products that grew from 17 million in sales to 95 million in 2019. They grew by 525%. Lots of people are making money. I've decided that I need to make some money. My life-sucking job is gone finally, and I'm stuck at home, and I've got to make some money. I'm not going to rely on the government. I'm not going to rely on, you know, borrowing money or anything else. I'm going to find a way to make some money. And so I'm going to buy a distributorship. It's going to cost $600, right? And what about you? Are you open to taking a look? Hey, phrase that any way you want to phrase it, but that's basically the conversation, right? You don't want to get off track. You don't want to start talking about a bunch of things. You want to stay on point, on message, and that's the message. And are you open to taking a look? When they say yes, and most of them will, you're going to send them a video. And there's the link, and we'll make sure that you get that. But you can go to my YouTube account. Just go to YouTube and search for Chuck Hansen. You'll see that link. You'll see the video that I want you to send them. If they say no, it's no problem. It's no big deal. Just hang up. Says, hey, thanks a lot. You know, good luck to you. You're sorting. That's all it is. No pressure. None whatsoever. I don't want you to lose any friends if they say, hey, Chuck, I'm just not interested in making any money. I'm just going to stay poor. I'm going to rely on the government. And you just go, hey, you know, God bless you. Thanks a lot. You know, what you're looking for is one person that'll buy a business builder package that day. The velocity of money, right? Let's not forget that. Here's a little commitment agreement that I drew up, you know, so you can use it. I'll get it to you if you want it. You can have people sign it. I like to use things like this because it really, when people do something, when they sign something, they even make more of a commitment, right? On this 6th day of April 2020, I, Chuck Hansen, being of complete control of my future and of somewhat sound mind, I enter into this commitment agreement that I will place an order for a business builder pack by hopefully today, right? Commit to buying 3 products monthly starting the month after my initial purchase. Okay, Find 12 people that will sign this commitment agreement within the next X days, hopefully the next 4, 5, 6, 7 days, right? And enroll one person each week. Now I put month because this could be stretched out to 12 months rather than 12 weeks, but I like the week thing better for the next 12 weeks, right? Become a great student. Attend all the Zoom trainings and opportunity events. That's a must. And never, ever quit, right? I'll agree that I'll never quit. I'll succeed no matter what. And I'll do whatever it takes to create massive success. I understand that failure to live up to this commitment agreement will have lifelong negative implications. I know that I can accomplish it if I commit the effort. Income is based on the velocity of the people exchanging money. It has nothing to do with products, right? We're not going to put products in the mail. I don't care about whether or not the person likes our coffee or our hot cocoa or our detox or anything else. I don't care about that. I'm looking for people that are interested in changing their life. So the journey starts with the first step. Like I said, I don't care how busy you are, what excuse you're going to use to convince yourself that you're going to be okay no matter what happens. You and I probably know that that's all BS unless you have millions of dollars in the bank, which I doubt. We have a sure thing. Valentus is a sure thing that will create passive income stream like you've always wanted in the next 12 weeks if you'll just allow that to happen. So it all starts with the first step, guys. Let me leave you with this. Everything in your life is a reflection of a choice that you've made. If you want a different result, make a different choice. There is no excuses. You can't have excuses and results. So like Les Brown says, decide how to do it and do it now. That's it from me. I appreciate your attention, and I'll get back to you. Anybody got any questions, just get back to me.